You guys, society tells you that you need to spend more time with people. And there is truth to that. But in all honesty, guys, you need to spend more time with people once you've already built yourself into a high standard person who is going to attract high standard people. Because if you're spending time with people before you're that guy, they are by default going to be low standard people. And the thing is, guys, even once you've elevated yourself, if you want to keep growing, society tells you the complete opposite. You have to spend more time alone. You need to build emotional maturity, right? Personally and professionally. As an entrepreneur, there is entrepreneurial maturity, and that all comes with action, and it comes with wisdom and moving forward, but it also comes with spending time alone and being able to hear yourself think, right? Everybody, have you ever had it, guys, where you're in a room and you're trying to think about something with work, or you're trying to figure something out about what you're trying to achieve in life, and you're just there in the room and you've just got someone yapping in your ear, and it could be someone you love, it could be your girlfriend, it could be your parents, it could be your best mate, and you're like, fuck, I just want to hear myself think. Now, most people, by default, without even thinking about it, have always got too many people around them. You know, you wake up, you're in bed with your girlfriend, conversation in the morning, you sit down, you have breakfast together, you go to the gym, then you're training, right? You're just focused on training. You're not in a lateral thinking mindset. Then you go to work and you're talking about work, you're in work all day around people, you come back, you're back with your girlfriend or you're with your friends, and you're always doing something, right? And you're not getting much time to lateral think. Now, one of the most powerful things you can do, and is essential, you can't achieve great results without it, is by being intentional with having time alone. Now, I'm at my villa here in Bali, and for example, even last night, right? You know, I've got the girl I'm seeing, she's obviously living here. Like at the moment, we're both here. We've got some of my clients here at the minute. They're staying over for the night, elite business clients, and all with our partners. Everybody is a high standard person, yet I still very intentionally make the time to have that 30 minutes alone. You know, before everyone's ready, I get up, I go to a coffee shop, I'll have my time alone so I can just hear myself think, gain some clarity, and just hear my own thoughts, not just conversation. Because the thing is, guys, if you're always in the now, if you're always in conversation with people, you've always got people around you, no matter how amazing people are, right? It could be just you and your girlfriend in your house, right? Or if even if you're living at home with your parents, hypothetically, you know, like there's always people. You need to just get out on your own. Like I was so blessed for this. When I was a golfer, when I was younger, at like 17, 18, I was living on my own for 6-month sprints at a time in Marbella when I used to train with the international team. And that was a blessing. I didn't know at the time, but it's all led me to where I am today, because it gave me 6 months at a time on my own to just hear myself and give myself feedback and then go and improve on it, hear my feedback, go and improve on it, and not just have like things coming into my mind, but I could hear my heart. It's very important you do that, guys, and I'm very intentional about that now. You know, every morning I will make sure that I keep doing this, guys, zooming in. Every morning I'll make sure I have my 30 minutes on my own. You know, if guys, any of you guys that follow me on Instagram, you'll know my daily habits, TP7 habits, right? You need to make sure you check them out. If not, it's Dr.Tom Pearson, and look in my highlights, TP7. Now, obviously the early wake up is part of that, the 4 a.m. or before wake up, when you're going to be most aligned. And the first habit in there after that is AM alignment and assumptions. And now that needs to be spent on your own. It could be over a coffee, it could be in like a meditative state, but you need to just hear your conscience, hear your guide. It's too easy to just fall into wake up, you're in daily flow, you go. Wake up, you're in daily flow, you go. You need to be intentional. Have time to intentionally sit and think and process and analyze and give feedback on yourself and plan amendments and plan adjustments. Practice does not make perfect, guys, at all. Right? There's a lot of 40-year-olds who have had enough fucking practice at life who are still fucking up and living a shit life. Now, for example, I'm 24 and this is my life. Now, it's not because practice makes perfect. It's because practice and literally just analyzing to the deepest level and then making amendments and hearing myself and analyzing and making amendments and moving on that feedback. That's what creates perfect, and that's because I intentionally spend time alone. And then not only do that, I do follow through on my conscience. I listen to my conscience. But just make sure, guys, that you've got that time. And look, I know people who are trying to grind and they're trying to build big things. You know, you might be in relationships or you might be dating girls. Like, you know, I'm dating someone at the moment, and it's easy to get caught up in it. But if you want everything to work, if you want to have that full harmony in life between, you know, you got your physical, you got the fitness, you got the physique, you got the mindset, you got the lifestyle, you got the career, you got the relationships, you got the network. If you want to be the biggest asset for your relationship, you need that time alone to keep growing you. If you're not growing you, the relationship can never grow, right? Because you're just going to be bringing the same version of you every day. Now, I'd be insulting anybody to bring the same version of me. If I brought this version of me tomorrow to a girl I'm dating or to my network or to my clients, I've done them a massive injustice, guys. Now, for me to guarantee that I bring them a new level of me tomorrow, a reinvented version, analyzed, amended, based on the feedback and improved 1% daily, physically, mentally, knowledge, skill set wise, wisdom wise, I need that time alone. And far too many people are just caught up in the doing, in the action of current existence. Practice doesn't make perfect, guys. Analysis and amendments and feedback make perfect. You know, you don't need more time, guys. You need a blueprint, you need wisdom, and you need to listen to your conscience. Now, if you're not giving yourself intentional time to listen to your conscience, and you've just got fog around you the whole time, well, all the best. It's not going to happen, guys. Wake up early, 3:30, 4 a.m., 4:30. 30 minutes, you, nobody else. I don't care if you're in a relationship, even in the evenings. You know, just stop saying yes to everybody's plans. There's always plans. Like every day I'm getting at least 10 to 15 people ask if I want to do something. And if you respect yourself, you've got enough integrity, you will be like, no. Not because I hate you, just because I'm focused on growth and then I can give the best to everybody else. Right? You've got to spend way more time alone, guys. Too many people can't live alone. They're depressed. I'd go on holiday, I always travel alone. I'd go sit in the restaurant on my own. I'd do everything alone. And I am at so much peace. I'd almost go as far as saying I prefer life alone. But then, when I then spend time networking and dating, well, I'm a version of myself where now you're an asset to that. And you're going to enjoy it a heck of a lot more. You don't want to bring an average version of you guys, right? But you can't love people, whether it's network and friends, whether it's relationships, if you don't even know yourself and you need them, right? There is the art to not trying. If you have to have people, you are putting a potential energy there, right? Whereas if you're cool without having them, that shows, you know, now you're actually going to be valuable to them. You know, that's how you got to think, guys, right? It's like a relationship. If you try to make a relationship work because you need that relationship, it won't work. There's too much potential, right? You know, some of the best books, scripture, the Bible talks about this. Reality transurfing talks about this. If you are trying, you are creating potential, right? If you are the guy that's just living the life, got the physique, got the mindset, got the network, got the life, think I try to make a relationship work, I'd just be me and the relationship will just follow. Okay, guys? Because I keep my own time a priority, and by me keeping me a priority, everybody else becomes a priority. You're trying to prioritize everybody else subconsciously which is actually deprioritizing you, and then by default cause and effect. When you deprioritize you, you're deprioritizing them, you're deprioritizing everything. You're just a liability. All right, make sure you spend more time alone. Please stop listening to everything the world tells you, everything society tells you. You need more fucking time alone. You need to get good being on your own, living on your own, being in your own mind, hearing your heart every day. That's where shit like this comes from. If all you're hearing is noise all the time, where's the imagination going to come from to turn this into reality, guys? Let's go.